Okay, so here's all you really need to know about the Joe Biden classified document situation. The President of the United States, each and every president, is vested with the power of declassification unilaterally. They can declassify anything. They may run into some pushback from other parts of the government. They may say, hey, that's a classified operation still in progress. You're endangering people's lives. You can't do that. And maybe they'll have legal justifications why it's not, usable. But to have documents in your possession, regardless of what they're about, regardless of where they came from, if you're the president of the United States of America, you have the power to declassify those documents. If you took them with you, you could have been walking out the door and they say, hey, those are marked classified. Not anymore, they're not. That constitutes authorization for declassification by the President of the United States, according to the law. That's what happened with Trump. And they raided him and they had all the documents, right? What happened with Biden? He had documents left over from his time when he was the vice president. And these documents are still in his possession in a private office, in a building, in a facility that has been granted enormous amounts of money by the Chinese Communist Party. Falsifiability suggests, as well as logic, that it is very possible, if not likely, that some type of exchange of classified information was given there. The difference between this situation and the Trump one, where I'm not sure that any of that information was given out because most of it had to do with things attempting to vindicate Trump. He was just trying to keep records of things proving things were a certain way or whatever. But the president has the authorization, the ability to declassify. The vice president of the United States does not have this power. He does not have this power. When Mike Pence was the vice president, he did not have declassification power. Only Trump. Kamala Harris now does not have declassification power. If she takes classified documents that she's allowed to have as vice president, and the day she's not vice president does not give them back, she's in violation of the law because she is not the president. And unless the president said, yes, those are declassified, it doesn't count. So the thing is, there is no evidence to suggest that the president at the time, Obama, said, hey, those are declassified. Biden just had them with him. Things to do with Iran and several other key political plays during his time. And these documents were not declassified by the president. They were still in the possession of the vice president. Now, Biden is currently the president, but I don't believe that he has declassification authority over these documents because it's now possibly involved in a criminal investigation. If he were to declassify them now just to make it go away, that would be pretty obvious, and then they would dig even further and say, okay, well, we still think you may have committed espionage. The difference between the two is, one had the authority and broke no laws, even if the news wants to insist that that's not the case. Doesn't make it true, just makes it a popular narrative. The other one, somebody who did not have the power, broke the law, possibly committed espionage and treason. That's the main difference. That's really all you need to know. The president has declass authority, the vice president does not.